Welcome to the 2010-2011 Union Teachers of the Year reception. For our guests, thank you for joining us, and for our honorees, this is our opportunity to celebrate you and all that you do to make Union Public Schools one of the best school districts in the country. Our first honoree, fourth grade teacher Ione Stoll, is the Teacher of the Year at Anderson Elementary. Stoll says her pupils are at the age when they're just beginning to be more responsible for their learning. So while she instills an appreciation for academics, reading, writing, math, science, and history, she believes life skills are just as crucial. Students must learn the give and take of working together, Stoll says, explaining students learn how to show respect for each other despite disagreements as they complete tasks within a given time. It's a skill they will always need. Stoll attended Graceland College University and later Central Missouri State University, where she received her Bachelor of Science in Education degree. She received her master's from Northeastern State University. First grade teacher Joan Meyer is the honoree from Beaufort. Joan believes in using many approaches and lots of repetition so all students can learn. She makes her classroom interactive and hands-on, but still provides the guidance and structure children need. Joan relies on both tried and true methods as well as the latest ideas and techniques. She believes it's important for students to feel safe enough in her class to take chances so they can make greater strides in their education. Some of her favorite activities involve seeing families together during events like the Oklahoma Land Run Picnic, pumpkin carving events, or plays. She enjoys watching children become excited when they get to create, and that's when they can't help but learn. Meyer attended Trenton State College in New Jersey for 1 year and received her bachelor's degree in elementary education from Oklahoma State University. Next, we have Briar Glen Teacher of the Year, Teresa Boker. One of Boker's favorite activities happens every day in Writer's Workshop, when she teaches children how to be authors and illustrators by writing true stories about their own lives. While the students write, Boker circulates and offers instruction, support, and guidance, allowing them to share their stories at the end of each unit. Thanks to her focus on writing, Boker can see their daily growth as they zoom in on details, jot down ideas, and sketch illustrations. Teresa helps students master skills they'll need to keep learning long after they leave her class. She received both her bachelor's degree in education and her master's degree in public school administration from Northeastern State University. The Cedar Ridge Teacher of the Year is Dawn Poyndexter, who teaches first and second grades. Poyndexter graduated from Northeastern State University with a bachelor's degree in elementary education. Then she went back to NSU and earned her master's in curriculum and instruction. She obtained her National Board certification as an early childhood generalist in 2009. Believe it or not, Poyndexter hated school as a child, unwilling to sit still and be quiet all day long. She found the whole thing boring. As a teacher, Poyndexter is anything but boring. One day she might be an actress, speak dramatically, or dance wildly to teach math concepts. Sometimes she even knocks her shoes off when they get a really hard question correct. No bored children in her classes. She believes teaching and learning center on trust, and she does establish trust. Everyone in her classroom is essentially a teacher, and everyone learns. Clark Teacher of the Year is Kent Jones. Not only is Kent a fifth grade teacher, he's also a classroom manager, storyteller, coach, psychologist, humorist, role model, fitness instructor, and experimenter. He believes students must learn the curriculum, but to truly prepare for the sixth grade, they must also learn social skills, the golden rule, compassion, flexibility, and empathy. After 31 years in the corporate field, Jones is a classic example of a person who was called to teaching. It's a profession he characterizes as a dream job where he can make an impact on students. Maybe, when he turns 75, Jones will entertain another goal, but for right now he finds teaching a very satisfying and all-consuming pursuit. Kent has a bachelor's degree in elementary education from Northeastern State University and hopes to pursue a master's degree in administration in the near future. The Darnaby Teacher of the Year is Verna Pollock, who teaches first and second grade multi-age. With almost 25 years in education, Pollock hopes to learn more about brain-based research, different learning styles, and to incorporate ideas from Union's A+ workshop. She likens teachers to doctors in that they must read and stay on top of the latest trends and techniques to give every child the best education advantage possible. Verna believes students must also assume responsibility for their learning, asking them to repeat 2 positive affirmations every day. I'm going to do everything I can to help myself learn today, and I'm going to do everything I can to do my very best. Pollock received her bachelor's degree from Northeastern State University. She attended the University of Colorado, Oklahoma State University, and the University of Tulsa. She obtained her early childhood certificate from NSU. Second grade teacher Becky Hines has been named the Grove Teacher of the Year. Becky received her Bachelor of Science degree in early childhood education from Northeastern State University. She believes everything teachers do is important to student learning, especially stressing critical thinking skills. Hines hopes to inspire students to ask why, what, and how, delve deeper into concepts, learn about their world, and work well together. Hines chose to teach at Union because of the difference Union makes in students' lives. Both of her parents graduated from Union, and her great-grandfather, Hans Anderson, donated a well to supply water to the very first Union school. Contributions to Union are a big part of the Hines family tradition, and Becky hopes to leave her mark on the district through the success of her students. Jarman Elementary recognizes third-grade teacher Kim Wolf as its Teacher of the Year. A proud Union graduate, Wolf, who received her bachelor's degree in elementary education from Oklahoma State University, was drawn back home by Union's strong sense of community and all the district provides for children. A feeling of community and a strong passion for excellence is what Wolf hopes to instill in her students. She stresses to them they'll have unlimited potential when they share their best effort. Kim enjoys taking advantage of the district's professional development, studying the latest educational theories and practices. She appreciates equipment such as the Smart Board, which she says has been an excellent, high-interest learning tool in her classroom. Wolf believes Union motivates its teachers, which in turn helps them motivate students. Language arts teacher Karen Duncan is recognized by her peers at Jefferson Elementary. Calling herself a lifelong learner, Duncan wants to learn as much as she can from colleagues because any new strategies help her with her passion, ensuring children attain a love for learning. Duncan enjoys being a reading teacher, working one-on-one with students in a small group setting. It allows her to really focus on their needs, especially those who are struggling. Duncan strives to provide an encouraging and fun-filled atmosphere. Sometimes you can even catch her doing the turkey trot or the bunny hop at school. Duncan attended Texas Tech University, the University of Houston, and the University of North Texas, where she received her bachelor's degree in education. Fifth grade teacher Angela Briggs is the McCullough Teacher of the Year. She received her bachelor's degree in elementary education from Minnesota State University. She says she became a teacher for the same reason most do. She loves children. What is it that keeps her motivated? Well, Briggs explains it's the remarkable progress of students like Rosemary, who walked into her second grade classroom straight from Guatemala, having never been to school a day in her life. At first, when things got rough, Briggs would find Rosemary off to herself, nervously rocking back and forth. But within a relatively short time, little Rosemary was playing and running across the playground with new friends and loving to learn in class. It's true that Miss Briggs teaches so students can become successful adults, but she admits she also has selfish reasons. Students make her a better person every day. Moore's Teacher of the Year is Leanna Weaver. As a media specialist, Weaver's classroom includes more than 500 students, and she enjoys teaching them from pre-kindergarten through 5th grade. Part of her strategy is getting to know all her students and their entire families. It's one of the ways she fosters a sense of community. A quiet student herself, Weaver says she's sensitive to shy students and shows all her pupils kindness and respect. She sees that the library is a welcoming place where students are never intimidated. Her library is a portal to all kinds of great books and relevant information. Weaver is a gifted photographer who holds a bachelor's degree in secondary education and English from the University of Tulsa and a master's degree in library and information studies from the University of Oklahoma. Pre-kindergarten teacher Athena Reich, the Peters Teacher of the Year, is also a Union graduate. She received her Bachelor of Science degree in elementary education from Oklahoma State University. Growing up, Reich loved her 6th grade teacher and wanted to be exactly like her, intrigued by her fun outfits and personality. Back then, Reich even had a pink chalkboard to teach her younger sisters. These days, Reich has her own smart board and her own students to inspire. By making lessons entertaining and hands-on, Reich believes children will enjoy and remember what they learn. She wants them to be excited and tell their parents about their day. With a little creativity and imagination, Reich, who likes dressing up, says all classes can be fun. You just have to ask yourself, would I enjoy this class and would my own children learn something? School counselor Jean Thomason is the Rosa Parks Elementary Teacher of the Year. Jean consistently does whatever it takes to reach a child. She incorporates puppets, songs, and role-playing to teach lessons and as a way to connect with each child. Thomason helps students feel comfortable in sharing their concerns and worries because she earns their trust. That's her goal, and she never accepts defeat. She helps with the Community Food Bank, Operation School Bell, and the Assistance League of Tulsa, so children are safe and secure at home as well as at school. Born and raised in Tulsa, Thomason graduated from the University of Tulsa and received her master's in guidance and counseling from Northeastern State University. As the 6th grade center teacher of the year, PE teacher Julie Brungart is high on the list of favorites among both students and staff. Brungart received her associate's degree from Northern Oklahoma College in Tonkawa, and both her bachelor's and master's degrees from Oklahoma State University. Through her popular PE classes, she demonstrates ways her students can achieve active, healthy lifestyles. She works hard to model personalized instruction, hoping her enthusiasm encourages students to get excited about physical education. Brungart was a union coach before she was offered a teaching position. Throughout her 23 years here, she's felt fortunate to have taught so many union students. She vows she'll continue to teach as long as she can make a positive impact on student health and learning. Math teacher Frances Turney has been a mainstay at Union Public Schools for 40 years. She continues to impress and earn the admiration of her peers as witnessed by being named the 7th grade center Teacher of the Year. She holds master's degrees in education and counseling from Northeastern State University and graduate hours toward administration from the University of Tulsa, but she prefers teaching over both administration and counseling. Turney says Union is one of the most progressive schools around thanks to the cohesiveness of the faculty, students, and community. She believes teaching is the profession that makes all other careers possible, and that is why she's a math teacher. She helps students believe in themselves and to see what they learn now matters later. She enjoys watching them grow from children to pre-adults in the span of just one school year. Although she's at an age when many would consider retiring, Turney wants to continue contributing to the success of Union and her students. The 8th grade center honoree is English teacher Carrie Anderson. You can tell a lot about Ms. Anderson by what she likes to teach. Her favorite unit is on the short story Flowers for Algernon, when students learn different myths concerning IQ. They create a plot graph over the character's intelligence and analyze how it changes throughout the story. Students are introduced to the Rorschach's test and even create their own. Anderson says her students learn the importance of accepting everyone, no matter their intellectual ability. She encourages discussions, brainstorming, and roundtables. Her lessons are structured to align with auditory, visual, and kinesthetic learners. As a middle school English reading teacher, Anderson feels one of the most important lessons she can instill in students is the love for reading. Her Bachelor of Science degree is in elementary education. She's working on her Master's in Education, specializing in reading. The Alternative School Teacher of the Year is Social Studies teacher Trent Spencer. Spencer graduated from Mustang High School, Southern Nazarene University, and Oklahoma City Community College. He graduated from the University of Central Oklahoma with a Bachelor's of Arts in Education. Spencer wanted to work with at-risk kids, and Union was the best place in the state to do it. He loves that Union has high expectations and enjoys work here because of the district's high standards. Spencer encourages open discussion and student participation, allowing students the freedom to problem solve. He also believes the most important things students should learn in class are work ethic and self-discipline, so they'll have a better chance of succeeding after they leave high school. After all, students won't always have someone walking them through college work and careers. He encourages students to be self-motivated and self-disciplined and celebrates their successes. It's no secret that Lieutenant Colonel Ron McCool is one of the most popular instructors in all of Union. Now he's also the Teacher of the Year at the Intermediate High School. McCool received his bachelor's degree in Management Science from Oklahoma Christian College in Edmond. His master's degree in International Logistics is from the Air Force Institute of Technology in Dayton, Ohio. Two activities are dear to McCool. The first is the school's competitive drill team, which travels the area as a successful example of cadet teamwork. This March, the drill team will compete in the Air Force Western Regionals in Phoenix. The second activity is the Bataan Memorial Death March, a 26.2-mile race honoring the survivors of Bataan during World War II. His cadets train for this event every year, and McCool says it's an honor to take them to experience living history. McCool has spent half his military career in the technical training and teaching field, either as an instructor or as a commander responsible for teaching airmen and officers initial career curriculum. When he retired from active duty, McCool yearned to maintain his military association and teach, and he believes JROTC at Union is his calling. English teacher Amy Reynolds is Union High School's Teacher of the Year. Reynolds stumbled into teaching via her father, a newspaper writer whose love of words inspired her. She wants her students to be as proud of what they put on paper as her father was. She always likes to quote Stephen King to her students, quote, "Do not come lightly to the blank page," end quote. Reynolds wants them to realize what they do matters, and what they do affects other people, whether it's through words or actions. Her class is challenging but lighthearted. Reynolds received both her bachelor's and master's in English at the University of Central Oklahoma. She's working on a doctorate in curriculum studies from OSU Tulsa. Meanwhile, Reynolds hopes to continue teaching AP language and helping achieve Union's goal of 100% graduation. To all of Union's Site Teachers of the Year, congratulations. We celebrate you and thank you for your great work at Union Public Schools.